Lesson 6-8, Fraction Sense. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to estimate whether a given fraction is close to 0, 1/2, or 1. Make sure you have a piece of paper and a pencil ready so you can jot down notes and work the problems right along with me. So to estimate if a fraction is close to 0, close to 1/2, or close to 1, compare its numerator to its denominator. A fraction will be close to 0 if the numerator is much less than its denominator. It will be close to 1/2 if double its numerator is about equal to its denominator, and close to 1 if its numerator is about equal to its denominator. So let's take a look at the first example using our notes. So our first example, we have 2/16. We need to decide if that's going to be close to 0, close to 1/2, or close to 1. So we're going to look at our numerator, and it's 2. We compare that to 16. 2 is way less than 16. So this fraction is going to be about or closest to 0, because that 2 is way less than 16. Now, if we take a look at 17/30, we look here at 17, and let's see, that's not way less than 30. If I were to multiply that by 2, 17 times 2, that equals 34. 34 is about 30. That's pretty close. So 17/30, that's going to be about close to 1/2 is what that's going to be. Now let's look at 16/18. Again, we compare our numerator to the denominator. 16 is really close to 18. They're only 2 digits apart. So that that fraction is going to be really close to 1 whole. Another way to estimate fractions is to use compatible numbers. So you would replace the numerator and or denominator of a fraction with a compatible number to estimate. So let's take a look at some examples. If I have 1/32, 1 is really close to 0. I could estimate that at being 0/32, which equals 0. So that's going to be really close to 0. If I have 29/62, in my head I go 29 is super close to 30, and 30 goes evenly into 60. So I can use those compatible numbers, a 30 and a 60. And I know that 30/60, that's 1/2. 30 is half of 60. Then we have 17/31. So I'd go, this 31 is, I could make that a 30. A lot of numbers go evenly into 30, like a 10s and 5s. 17 is super close to 15, and that again equals 1/2. I could also take a look at 76/78. Now that is just 2 digits apart there. 76. I'm going to leave that 76. I could estimate that 78 to a 76 for a compatible number, and that would equal 1. So that's another way that you can take a look and figure out if a fraction is close to 0, 1/2, or 1. So go ahead and rewatch any part of today's lesson before doing the work that you need to, and have fun with math today.